Okay, so Hans just went down for bed. I'm gonna bring pans out for the guys because the boil should be getting pretty close. It's 7:15. We started boiling this morning at 7:30, and I think we have about 54 gallons that we've boiled syrup. So the syrup is getting really, really close. Wynn just put this little filter on because it's gonna come through here, out of here. And then we also will be filtering it again with this filter right here. It's a thicker filter, gets rid of more so like the sugar sand and all that stuff. I think you got this at Fleet Farm, right? We're taking the coals out so that when we are emptying out the pan, it doesn't burn when we get down to where there's little to be used or little to be coming out of there. I'm just trying to get the water really, really hot because what we're supposed to actually do with this cheesecloth is dip it in like hot boiling water. But we have pretty hot water at our house, so we're just gonna soak it in hot water and I guess see if that works. If this works. We gotta get the syrup off pretty quick so that it doesn't burn. Getting hot, man. I'm gonna grab some tongs here. Why do we have to do this? Helps the syrup go through better, right? So it doesn't just like stick right into the filter. You can get this. Come on in here. Just soaking it up. How long do you think I should let it soak for?
All it needs to do is get wet.
Get wet? Okay. All right. Let's bring it back outside then. All right, we are going to get the syrup coming out. Beautiful. And Dallas will be tipping the pan up because we need to be keeping it going right down into that direction there. He's got a little bit of syrup that hasn't been cooked, and he'll kind of like chase the syrup down here just so that it doesn't burn. Looks like it's doing good because we brought out all these coals that you seen earlier out of there, so this fire's not as hot. How you doing over here? Do you need me to help you? So this just shows why you want to filter in a cheesecloth to get rid of all this extra sugar sand. Okay, so in the house now, this we have to bring back up to a boil. It'll kind of bubble up, and that will tell us when it's closer to canning. Over here is where I have my lids. They will be going to a boil when I turn them on. Then here is where we will dump the sap into the jars that I have set out for the guys. And then this is where we will wipe the lid. I'll put a wash rag out here, put the lid on, and then we tip them upside down right here. So kind of showing the whole process in the kitchen.
As soon as it doubles in size, they say it's ready to go.
Okay, here we go. Wynn is pouring the syrup into jars. Don't know how he can hang on to the jars because the syrup is very, very hot. And then I am wiping the jars, the top of the lids, with a wash rag to make sure there's no excess syrup on them so they're nice and clean. And then we'll put the lid on there. Again, those jars are very hot. I don't know how the guys can hang on to them. And we'll tip them upside down for about 15 minutes. And then we'll tip them back up so that they will seal. We did have one that kind of leaked on us, so we had to redo that one. We ended up getting 1.5 gallons of syrup with 55 gallons from the trees. So I am making breakfast, but I'm also gonna make, if you remember in the video earlier, Dallas said that he'd have maple syrup on pizza. So Dallas, pizza and syrup.
Pretty sweet.
I don't know if I recommend it, but
Pizza and syrup.
yeah.
Oh, don't
No. What if it
Try
doesn't
it.
taste good?
Oh, it's just sweet. You ain't even gonna taste it.
I am too. It's not that bad. I guess I'll do more. Pizza and syrup.
You don't really know what's going on.
Blinks.
Kind of like